He's the Tasmanian Devil and always a threat at Watkins Glen. And having seen him come just short yesterday, let's have a look at his diecast for 2014, shall we? On Diecast Review Monday.
In the lap one, a sort of soft lap, and it's all the GT car. So it seems at the moment.
I've seen paper customs on YouTube done better than this.
Look at this ballsy move down the inside of Ross Wheeler, front crash.
Freddie getting nicely side by side. I think he got it. So hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Diecast Review Monday in association with Race Gear UK here on Team Bomber Sports. We're doing it slightly differently this week. I've got a new fancy macro lens. We've got a new setup here for the Diecast Review where you should get hopefully all the gritty details. So Lionel, you better be on your guard. We're going to spot every single tiny misplaced decal from now on, as well as the ones all over the car because you're so bloody cack-handed. Anyway, let's not get hung up on that, because first off, what a race yesterday! How good was that? That was just amazing. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I did choose the subject of this week's Diecast Review based on the fact that we're going to Watkins Glen, and there was about a 95.6% chance he would win. A monumental effort from AJ Allmendinger, of all people, to take the win yesterday at Watkins Glen, and how good was that? It was absolutely brilliant. So it feels only appropriate to take a look at the guy who came up just short, but has pretty much made Watkins Glen his home away from home in Australia. It is, of course, Marcos Ambrose and his Stanley DeWalt Ford Fusion. There you go, there is the car, looking very nice here under the lights on the London Motorplex, which is where we're filming Diecast Reviews from now on. So let's take a closer look at this one. This was made on the old mould for the Gen 6, so hopefully not many Lionel decal catastrophes. There's certainly not that many that I can see on the car. Certainly, as you can see, the new pattern on the front there, coming down towards the front, that is put on very well. Nice big Ford logo, the Stanley Tools logo with DeWalt along the sides as well. Who used to run Stanley Tools before it went to Marcos Ambrose? I can't remember. Answers on a postcard, please, or in the comment section below. That's probably more, 21st century. So as you can see here on the car, it's very similar to his car of the last few years. The yellow is slightly lighter than previous years. You've also got this very Richard Petty Motorsport style swirl along here around the 9. The 9 which is accented in its usual kind of blue outline with the black and everything else, and it's a slightly more angular pattern across the back, as you can see there, bringing along the top. Overall, it is a very distinctive scheme. It's a bit of a messy scheme, to be honest. It's not really, as I say, the patterns, it doesn't really follow much of a pattern. It's just sort of random angles and choppy metal kind of black bits outlined with silver all over the place, along with the yellow everywhere. So it's kind of a strange livery. It doesn't really fit together that well. And I think the bigger question at the moment is, will Marcos Ambrose still be driving this car next year? Definitely don't ask him that question, because he seems to bristle up and get a bit annoyed about it. But if he does end up back in V8 Supercar, that'd be fan-dabby-dozy for me, because I'm a big fan of that series as well. But also, kind of hope he stays in NASCAR, because he's very good over there. Him staying in NASCAR means we get more battles like yesterday, then bring it the flange on, is what I say. So this has been my diecast review of Marcos Ambrose's 2014 Stanley DeWalt Richard Petty Motorsports number 9 Ford Fusion. You can get this and many more diecasts on the Race Gear UK website. That is, the link to that is in my description right now. And if you quote the word Bomber Sports in your order, you will get 15% off, which is an offer certainly not to be sniffed at. So if you're all very excited and you're looking to pre-order your AJ Allmendinger diecasts, as I kind of am as well, Race Gear UK is the place to go, quite simply. So hope you've enjoyed this review. I'll be back on Wednesday with my comrades Chris and Stephen and co for Garage Area. I'll see you there.